always proud to bring you the National Football League as we join you from Northwest Stadium, just outside Washington, D.C. But tonight we start Week 14 of the NFL season with a great Thursday night matchup, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Washington Commanders. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A man who was the Georgia State High School Player of the Year in 2020. Here's Jahmyr Gibbs. They'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. A big hitter. That one goes for 30 yards. Another fine carry from the NFL's rushing leader, and quarterbacks typically dominating the MVP balloting, but I think you got to give this guy serious consideration, don't you?
I agree totally. I mean, he's leading the league in rushing, and let's face it, partner, the running back renaissance in the NFL, it's real, and it's really helping teams along the way. He's a prime example. You got to give him strong consideration for MVP talk.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Straight ahead with Gibbs here.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Another run for Gibbs here.
And once again, they'll get possibly back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts.
On the move to his left. And he is stopped just short on 3rd down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10.
That looked great when he first took off, because in my mind, there was room to run, and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with his 4th down call.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts.
Rolling to his right. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year.
And the Lions take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Commanders nothing. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go now. Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Daniels.
That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Here's Daniels. Throwing it Terry McLaurin's way again, and he's got it.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Washington, 1st down.
To throw is Daniels.
This to McLaurin out on the left side. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that, because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
And he'll score. Touchdown, Commanders. Terry McLaurin hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Commanders respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell.
There he goes left side. He's to the 10. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, 81 yards. And the Lions have taken the lead. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week. So he's got a man, complete. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Throwing now is Daniels. Right at the 10-yard line. And he takes in. Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there. With touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Commanders are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And we are tied at 14.
Gay to kick off for Washington.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but now he's loose down the middle of the field. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A big play there. 77 yards. And the Lions are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Hey, Stephanie!
Daniels looking to throw. Pressure, he's brought down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Second and 20 at the 10-yard line.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
Mustang 19.
To the air goes Daniels. Flush to his right. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Now Daniels. He's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up fourth.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 126 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. This 2nd and 4. They'll go again with Gibbs. And he takes this one in for the Lions. Touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs. His 104th career touchdown, one shy of Tim Brown on the all-time list. And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So the Lion offense staying on the field as they're going to try for 2. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And now a 2-point conversion attempt forthcoming. Hurts will throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Takes over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Let's go now.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Daniels. Looking low, and that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd down and 6.
2nd and 6. At the 45-yard line.
Back to throw again. That's complete to his receiver, McCoy. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. A quick throw complete into the flat out left. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
A 6-yard
2nd down and 4.
2nd and 4 at the 42-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. This throw taken in by Isaiah Likely. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 25 yards there on the catch and run. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. No hesitation, goes right back to Likely. And the Commanders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
Washington Commanders first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. This is caught. And he takes it in for the Commanders' touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Commanders have got it back to within a score. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. In motion, the tight end. Hurts sets up to throw it. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. And he'll be taken down, losing yardage back at the 9-yard line. It'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trey Amos. It's such a costly interception, nearly a pick 6, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive because that's part of what their makeup is, and oftentimes it's successful. But in this case, you've got to be selective about it and make sure you take care of the football. That interception almost cost them 6 points. Now their defense has to run onto the field, probably giving the quarterback a few side eyes along the way. They've got to see if they can stop a score.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
18, Pioneer. Ready.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Back to throw. Daniels. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Isaiah Likely. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Commanders are an extra point away from evening this one up. Now, with that, they could elect to take the ball at the 1 if they wanted.
Yeah, exactly right. They have options here. If they decide now to go for 2 after the penalty, the ball doesn't go to the 2-yard line as normal. They get the penalty, so that's half the distance. You put it at the 1. But if they decided they wanted to kick, they would just move the ball from the 15 to the 10, and they would kick it there.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And he returns this to the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
looking to put a drive together. They'll start things off with a give to Gibbs. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. From the 23, here's a second down and 9. Now a give to Gibbs, running left. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. They go play action with Hurts. Slap, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Deron Payne in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he is going to have the Lions first down. And it is a big letdown there defensively. They somehow allowed to convert on 4th and long. Hurts. They'll roll him out right. He's got it complete to Gibbs. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Play action. Here's Hurts. Steps away. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another first down.
Gibbs straight ahead. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 164 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in his first half. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. On the give, here's Gibbs. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
Hand off now to Gibbs. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On 3rd down, here's Gibbs. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. They'll run with Gibbs. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Let's go. Trimmer.
A give right side for Gibbs. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Lions have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game, and to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of...
And this play still live. He faked the spike, going to throw it. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
That was well defended, and while it was completion, it resulted in a loss of yardage. It's really, really hard for a running back to think to himself, I probably should have just dropped it and saved the yardage. It goes against the entire training that he's had his whole career.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
Back to throw now on first down. A short one there, caught by Likely. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it'll be second down.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
Let's go. Dragon, Bronco, 18, Pioneer. Ready, right?
Second and 5. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's first and 10. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Isaiah Likely with his second touchdown of the night. And the Commanders are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that will tie our game here in the third. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and make
down the numbers. There he goes. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, 58 yards. And the Lions have broken our tie as they take the lead. Point after here coming up. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Makes the score Lions 42. Commanders 35.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's out just shy of the 40.
39-yard line.
Ready.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Here we go.
Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up and now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, well,
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Here's Daniels. Short one there, caught by Likely. He's been big, 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here.
And the tight end is certainly in a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of the quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third.
39-yard line.
6, 76, 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler. Ready.
Looking to throw. Daniels. Throwing it Terry McLaurin's way again, and he's got it. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Terry McLaurin with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Commanders are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that will tie our game here in the third. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical in the second half. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Von Miller in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Trying the left side with Gibbs. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Now run by Gibbs. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. His carries tonight, they're getting up there. So maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
It hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it here. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line.
Tag! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
They give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal.
And he will take it in. Touchdown, Commanders. A great effort there. Hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the 3rd quarter. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out.
Now he's loose down the left sideline. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. A big play there out of the running game. 52 yards. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Lions trailing, but with possession of the football as we get set to bring you the fourth quarter. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Travis Kelce, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. Boy, what a start to the week this has been. All tied 4th quarter as the kick's away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Okay, break.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, they're 31 now on 1st and 10.
Good for a Commanders first down.
To throw is Daniels. Finding space at the 40.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Throwing now is Daniels.
Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Go.
Daniels looking to throw.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Quick throw here, that's complete.
5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
And here's a handoff out of the gun.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, they gave themselves options there on the third down play and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
60 Eagles, 60 Maverick, trap 60, trap 60.
To the air goes Daniels. And it's caught. And he'll score. Touchdown, Commanders. From 8 yards out. And the Commanders answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth. Well, now if they wanted to, they could move the ball up to the 1 and go for 2.
Yeah, that's exactly right, because normally the ball's at the 2 when you go for 2. But if they want it now, enforce the penalty to the 1. But if they wanted to kick it, right, don't they just move it up?
They just move it up to the 10.
Right, move it up to the 10 if they still wanted to kick it.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. He'll buy some time running. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line.
Well, the pressure just couldn't get to him that time. They forced him out to his right, but he held his poise, surveyed the field, didn't find anything he liked, and then took off and picked up a nice gain.
Gibbs will try and pick it up. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And they've got a 4th down now in a game that, to be honest, has been pretty much everything we could have asked for. Here it is, 4th and inches. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here we go. This is 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Well, they'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Now it's Gibbs. getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22.
Well, we just saw the recipe for success right there. Big body, strong, agile, playing with great leverage in hands. Not really able to be blocked on that play. Close things down inside.
And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's third and long. Finds his man. It's Kelsey on the crossing route here. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
Very good. Nope.
They'll try and run for it. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he shortened the line to gain. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And Washington is going to win the football game.
On the ready.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock management 101.
Come on. Set. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready.
Washington about to close this one out as they are down to a knee. Well, we all just got a heck of a show, partner. This was a close game for a long time. Close at half, close down the stretch. Home team finds a way to get it done, a narrow victory.
Yeah, they finished with a flourish, didn't they?